Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to Factorio. My name, of course, is Obert Potato. Let's get back in. So as you probably guessed, faffing around with this in last episode, I don't really understand it. So I'm gonna leave it for now, and we're gonna get on with other things that I deem to be important. Okay, so effectively, what our sort of end goal is to effectively make these science pack 3s. Well, the first thing we need to do is batteries, but unfortunately, I can't really be bothered making batteries by hand. I think they're an absolutely massive faff, and I don't think that I wouldn't wish making batteries upon my worst enemy. So we're going to try and do it all through the wonders of replication. Now, this is going to take a slight little initial investment on our behalf. It's going to take more time than anything else. Where is it? Here we go. Superconductors, that's what we need. Yeah, so it's going to take more time than anything else, but I think it's totally going to be worth it. You have run out of iron. Stick that in there. Okay, now we should be making magnets like it's no tomorrow. That's awesome. I mean, we've got loads and loads of rare earth that we can use, so we might as well use it. Let's uncap this production fully. It's going to be a ridiculous amount that we're going to get, but that's okay. We will probably have to worry about iron sometime, but not for the short-term future, which is okay. Let's start dumping these things in here. There we go, and there we go, and hopefully we're going to make some pretty quick progress. I would like to actually make a machine. Yeah, let's take back some iron. I want to make a machine, an assembly machine that can automatically make us superconductors, because I can't really be bothered making these all by hand. I mean, I'll let you know, honestly, I can't really be bothered. Goodness me, can't even speak today. Okay, so that can go there. That can go there. You can make those. We need rare earth magnets. What about that? We just get rid of that, and then we put in place a long-handed inserter. Well, a normal long-armed inserter, please. That's fine. That can go there, and you will deliver right to a chest over here. Perfect. Are we happy with that? Yeah, we're pretty happy with that. Okay, I just need to make sure that everything is going fine. That goes there. Whoops. And you can go there quite comfortably. You make me some of those. And also we'll stick some steel in here as well, for good measure. Is that working as fast as it should be? It's not working as fast as it kind of could be, is it? It's working at not a bad pace, though. I can't complain. Okay, and a basic inserter out. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay. That may not speed things up dramatically. We may still need to may still need to make them by hand. That's the funny feeling that I've got. I think we just need more fast inserters inserting. Does that make sense? I think it does. Boom and boom. So more fast inserters inserting theoretically should mean that we're producing this constantly. Producing magnets constantly, which is lovely. Which means we should be producing superconductors constantly, which is even nicer. I mean, they're made almost instantaneously, so, in fact, let's upgrade these bad boys. So they're now super fast. We could probably speed it up, but to be honest, it doesn't matter. As long as they've started, as long as they're going passively in the background, then I'm fine with that. That's a-okay with me. I mean, they're pretty quick to be made anyway, so that's fine. But we are doing sulfur, and then we're going to go ahead and do batteries. That's going to be the big one, the one that we need. The one that we need. Why Oh, why? Let's cap that there. Let's stick some more magnets in here. We really should be making magnets at full pace, but we're just not. We're just not. These guys are not going as fast as they should be, or they need to be, should I say, to fulfill the demands of this. But you know what? That's okay. That's okay. However, we're not going to spend the entire episode dicking around with this. There's other components of blue science packs that we need to get down. We've got to create smart inserters. Smart inserters are, of course, a massive pain in the ass to make. Or at least they were in the base game. In this one, they're just fast inserters with some basic circuit board. Fast inserters are just basic circuit board, 2 iron plate, and some basic inserters. Well, that's kind of awesome, actually. That's really reassuring. That's really, really darn reassuring. Where do we make? Where do we make? Okay, we make these down here. And we've got a lot of them. It's fair to say we've got a lot of them. Okay. Well, how are we going to go about doing this? What about if we make fast inserters? I think probably making fast inserters down here and smart inserters down here. That could work, actually. Let's give that a sort of test run and see what that would look like. Again, this is going to be very, 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 very loose. We just want to get a feel for how things are going to go. Okay, that's great. You out there. I really don't want to pave over these geothermal vents. I think they're geothermal vents. Oh, the lava pools. So they're effectively geothermal vents. Yeah, I really don't want to pave over those. That would be a real tragedy. So we'll make sure we don't do that. I'm also not entirely sure if we're producing enough of these. I think we probably are, to be honest, but I'm not entirely sure. What is it that we want to make? It's fast inserters. That's, of course, the one that we want to do. We need to get iron plates down here as well, so we shall take this down. How are we going to do this? How do we want to do this? I'm just thinking of the best way to go about doing this. I mean, the components are basic circuit board. Okay, I've got the idea. I've got the idea of the century. The idea of the century. So this is going to come down here like this, and it is going to join onto this like that. Fantastic. So that should allow us basic circuit boards and inserters all in the same belt. However, we are going to need more basic circuit boards than we are iron plates. That shouldn't be, to be honest, it shouldn't be a problem. We should be fine. Okay, that can come down there. You retract you by 1. And this goes along like this. Okay. Now, fingers crossed, if I build a butt ton of these things, we need some more iron plates. Well, it's a good thing we're next to the iron plates supply. That's nice indeed. Build more of these. We'll just build them on our person for now. We don't need to be automating any of this stuff yet. I mean, this series is, I would anticipate, going to literally hundreds of episodes, because we're eventually going to want to get to a situation where we replicate, almost not replicate, where we automate construction of pretty much almost everything. I can definitely foresee that happening. I like how we've got a silver axe. I think that's kind of awesome. In fact, it's more than kind of awesome. It's awesomely awesome. You need some more iron. Well, I ain't got much iron at the moment, unfortunately. But hey ho. I'm sure you'll make do. Okay. Okay, let's go and in fact no, let's not go and get some iron. Who can be bothered with some iron? I mean, we're just gonna pop back occasionally just to make sure that that replication of sulfur is going fine. Okay, good. So now we want to be making fast inserters, and obviously the ingredients for fast inserters are basic circuit boards, iron plates, and basic inserters, all of which we have on our person right now. So without further ado, let's get set up. Okay, something like that. Will that do? I mean, obviously we want to make an absolute ton of these fast inserters. I mean, when I say a ton, I mean. Whoops. There we go. That's not the fast. What? I didn't want you to be that. I wanted you to be fast inserters. Okay, so not entirely sure if this is going to be enough, or if it's going to be too much, or if it's going to be not enough, or I have no idea. But you know what? We're giving it a little trial run here anyway, just to make sure that everything's fine. My initial sort of inspection, I would probably say, I don't think it's going to be possible for us to supply all of these machines with the few materials that we've got on the belt. I don't think that is going to be possible, personally. But you know, I would love to stand corrected. If I did happen to be corrected, then that would make my day. But honestly, I'm not thinking that it's going to work. I'm not thinking it's going to work. However, fingers crossed. You know, always got our fingers crossed. Okay, there we go, and one more there. Fantastic. Okay, it's looking promising. It's looking promising. The next stage of the process, well, in fact, actually, we're going to want to buffer this. We're going to want to buffer it, because, of course, if we don't buffer it, then that's just, you know, it's just a recipe for disaster as far as I'm concerned. Let's make lots of wooden chests. We should really have more wooden chests on us at all times. Okay, you can go there. You can go there, you can go there, you can go there, you can go there. Boom, 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 boom. I think we're going to keep making these wooden chests because we can. Might as well. I'll put some small electric poles down here. There and there. How many machines do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. It's an uneven number. But you know, I might just stretch to it. I might just stretch to it. Okay, so the first thing I can see about this is this process is kind of horrifically inefficient. If we maybe put some fast belt in, that may rectify the situation a little bit. Fingers crossed anyway. Fast belt in there. Yeah, but as you can see, we're really not supplying enough basic circuits, which is, I think that was one of my initial concerns. But yeah, we're not supplying enough basic circuits at all. Nowhere near enough basic circuits. Even though these are producing almost constantly. Well, why don't we try and speed up the process a little bit? We've already got fast inserters there, that's fine. Okay, good, 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 good. Okay, so at least that's sort of semi-worked. We'll start making some more of these faster labs as well. I mean, because they're going to become pretty essential. I say essential, not really essential, but just help speed things up a little bit, you know. We don't want to be making all of these on hand. We can at least pick up some gears. We were buffering gears over here, weren't we? Yeah. We'll take 100 of those. Okay, that should be fine. That should be fine. But if we can upgrade these, then fingers crossed that might serve some of our circuit production problem. Seems to be copper wire that's slowing us down. Let's speed up all of this. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, we need to speed up the copper wire production. That's a priority for us, I think. This wooden board that is now slowing us down. So the electric replicators. Well, I think we can make electric replicators. We can make a quantum replicator. That's 4 superconductors and 1 photonic replicator. Well, this is an electric replicator, so this is the second level. Twice as fast. Yeah, we need some photonic replicators. We need some photonic replicators for this, because we're no longer producing the amount of wood that we actually need, which is quite simply not acceptable. We need way more wood. Way more wood. I'll take some of these. That's great. What about some quantum replicators? I would like to make a quantum replicator. You know that? I would love to make a quantum replicator. What do you need? You You need more. Oh, you need more. You need more iron. Of course, I keep forgetting about that. Okay, well, I'll go and get you a butt ton of iron right now, actually. I mean, probably should have done that a long time ago. But let's just get some superconductors first. And we'll make a quantum replicator. Wow. This is pretty cool. So it's apparently super inefficient. But, I mean, who really gives a damn? Because it's going to be fucking, like, lightning. Like, absolute lightning. So we've got that to look forward to. Okay. That's as much iron as we can physically take. This is looking swell. I mean, that splitter there, it seems to be bouncing out the iron that we're putting down the belts, which is awesome. So overall, this factory is really coming together. I know it's taken us a long time, but to be honest, I'm in for the long haul. If you guys are in for the long haul, then I'm in for the long haul. Comment down below if you're in for the long haul, because I know you guys are troopers. I'm a trooper too, so we can all troop together, and it's going to be freaking awesome. Okay, but we've got two of these quantum replicators. Let's go and get some more superconductors right now while I am still remembering to do so. Because if we don't, then that would be bad news for everybody. So what do you need? You just need magnets. Yeah. Well, since you're limited, since you're yeah, throttled, then that should mean that we're going to reach that 23 magnets thing pretty quickly. How are you for steel? Yeah, you're okay for steel, and you've got loads of iron anyway, so that's fine. Everybody's happy. Can we make any more of these, what do you call it, thingy-majiggers? No, we need more superconductors. Whoops. There we go. One more. We need 4. We need 4 quantum replicators. That should, fingers crossed, allow us to make what we want to make. As soon as this gets up to 50, then we will be fine. Let's do some changing around. Let's stick that in there for now to help it get up to 50 sooner. And then once it's up to 50, then that can go there like that. And everybody should be happy. Am I right? I'm kind of right. I mean, it's kind of going a little bit faster, but still tragically slow. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the most efficient system would be to make these superconductors. I mean, this whole rare earth thing seems, you know, hugely abundant, and I'm pretty sure it's endless as well. Yeah, it's endless, so that's awesome. So that's nice at least. Okay, 4 quantum replicators. We've got it. We've done it. We've finally achieved our goal. 4 quantum replicators. You know what I'm kind of amazed by is that how little copper our entire factory is surviving on. I mean, we really don't need copper for that much. I mean, there's obviously for the red flasks, and then for the copper over here, but that's about it. I mean, really, it's not very necessary, you know what I mean? Not very necessary at all. Oh, maybe wood wasn't even the problem. Wood is clearly the problem over here. Well, let's swap out these bad boys, who should produce wood at a ungodly rate. And let's replace that with there, that there, that there, that there. So this entire process has been upgraded now, so we should see a lot more output. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed, anyway. What we could do, actually, is we could make some basic close inserters, and then that can go there, and that can go there. So now we can feed to both sides of the belt, and that should be faster, I think. It's pretty much exclusively copper that this thing needs. We should be providing enough copper. I mean, we're just not providing enough basic circuit boards at all. Like, it's just not even funny how little it's working. Huh. Okay. Well, that's slightly problematic, to be honest. Yeah, because we need more. We need a lot more. We need a lot more circuits than we're currently producing. And it looks like it's being throttled almost exclusively by copper, or by these long-armed inserters. They seem to be slowing the process down a tad. Yeah. Oh well, you know what? I'm going to call that max output for this area at least. There doesn't seem to be much else that we can sort of squeeze out of it. We're buffering fast inserters down here. That's awesome. So that's fine. At least we can sort of start production on the next smart inserter batch. We really need to produce these circuits off-site and move them in, I think. Like, that seems obvious to me. We need another area that we can produce smart inserters, and I would like to do it down here, but at the same time I don't want to build over these lava pools. Perhaps we just do it. If we just build over the lava pools, then I mean, it would be convenient for us. I mean, don't get me wrong, it would be super convenient to just build another one of these areas down here. You know what, let's sort of do it. I mean, I feel kind of bad for paving over the lava pools. But to be honest, we sort of need it, don't we? We do really need this extra circuit production, so I'll be very glad to get that up online, if it does indeed want to go in the area that I'm trying to assign it to. But that's okay. That's okay. That probably didn't even make any sense, but that's, again, okay. Because I'm sure you guys understand. I'm sure you guys understand. You're a bunch of smart guys, so that's fine. We want to almost exactly mirror what we've got going on up there, because it seemed to really work. Okay, we're going to have to take up this pole here, which is going to lead to a minor power outage, but nothing that we won't be able to resolve. And that can go... In fact, why don't we just use the big bad boys. There we go. Like that. Fantastic. So if we're mirroring this exactly, then we're going to need a load more of these. We are going to need you to produce the one and only copper cable. We're going to need fast inserters down here, like that. And then we are going to have a belt running down parallel to you guys, like that. We're going to need a butt ton more long-armed inserters, to say one thing, at least. That's going to go there, that's going to go there, that's going to go there, that's going to go there. Okay. And then we're going to have you being fed by two of those, and you feeding two of those, and then we need the quantum replicators, or whatever you call it. You know what, can we get away with just 2 quantum replicators? I feel, you know what, we might be able to do that. In fact, we might be able to get away with just 1. Let's give that a try, actually. See if we can get away with just 1. And of course we need to power the entire area, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Okie doke. Copy you and you. Okay, great. So it looks like we're just in the process of powering things up, and then we'll be ready to almost commence. Almost commence. Logistics. Get 5 more of these. Looks like we've got enough assembly machines to do the job, which is fantastic. You can go in there. How are we going to do this? You can go there. You can go in there. We'll have a little short piece of belt. In fact, you know, can we just do it with a long-armed inserter? I think that's probably the best way to do it. Long-armed inserter. Yeah, we're also going to need a butt ton more long-armed inserters, so let's get producing them right now. We don't seem to have many gears on us. Let's take lots of gears. Cancel the production of these, and make some long-armed inserters. Pole goes there. So you should be making tons and tons of wood now. Not sure if it's going to be enough. Well, we can live in hope. Let's let it build up for a little bit. That can't go there, actually. It's going to have to go there. That's fine, though. That works, too. Okay. That there, that there, that there, that there. And this can go onto the belt, obviously. We don't need to faff around with short-armed, long-armed inserters or whatnot. We'll just make it in a basic fashion for now. And then, of course, we will want the long-armed inserters. And the long-armed inserters here and here, here and here, here and here. There. Let's go and finish up sulfur replication right now, just quickly. In fact, no, we'll do that in the next episode. We've sort of accomplished a fair bit this episode, actually. We've got this entire new area. And we could probably build another one if we really wanted to. But we'll have to wait and see if we need it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Potato. Thank you very, very much for watching. And I will see you next time. Bye!